that was my child, the whole parade would have been done.
Get your money, sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Make your money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. A recent video has been going viral of none other than Sesame Place, a place where children are supposed to live their wildest dreams and be their happiest and have such a good time, is going viral for possibly showing cases of racism against little black children. A mom recently posted decided to share her video of her two daughters trying to get the attention of one of the characters, I believe Rosita, and the character deliberately ignored them and even did a gesture like no. And the video went viral. Everyone was upset, obviously, because these are children. Why would you deny them a high five or a hug when that is what your job is to do?
The whole parade would have been over after this. He gave the white kids high five and skipped the black kids.
The mom also responded with the fact that she went to management. She tried to go and speak with someone higher up to complain because it upset her, as it would upset anyone, because it was a clear case of ignoring her children when she said the character, we saw high five the adult, the white adult, right next to the children, and then off camera, right next to them, hugged a little white girl and ignored her children's high five. They didn't even want a hug, they wanted a high five. So the mom was upset. She took to social media to voice her frustration and her anger, and because obviously she didn't get a response at the park. So now supposedly a manager responded on social media as well, stating that the character was not ignoring her children but simply giving a no gesture to someone who asked if they could hold their child to take a picture, which is not allowed. Apparently even hugging is a little iffy because sometimes parents can say funny things, which is true and understandable. However, I saw the gesture to whoever in the background, at least for me, but there was still a no to the two little girls, but we're going to get to that later. So once everything came out and everyone is addressing, more videos from other families started to come out.
It's not about race, but it happened again. Make it make sense.
Y'all, hold on, y'all, because it's more. Elmo, do me a favor. Tell Ernie come outside. He just smacked her. Tell him come outside. We ain't gonna jump him. We just want to talk. Tell him come outside. This is why I like cake and not cookies. Cookie Monster, come outside too. You just violated. And I don't know if this is fucking Barney or Teletubby, fucking Hamburglar. Come outside.
There are more clear-cut cases of these little black children being ignored in this park. I don't know if it's the same Sesame Place, but different characters are blatantly ignoring these children, and obviously there is an issue that is taking place in this park. Disney would never. So some people actually have the audacity to comment, why does everything have to be about race when the evidence is clearly showing you why it's about race? So I would love for all of you to share your thoughts about these viral videos. If you haven't seen them, I just showed you a couple of clips. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's just a coincidence that they didn't address, these children? Are they just following protocol? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the situation. I'm just tired of why does it always have to be about race? Because it is. When it comes to us, it is always about race. Those videos are clearly showing you that they are high-fiving other children who are not black with no problem, and then they would literally walk onto the past the black child like, no thank you. One of them literally was bumping their belly into the child until the child fell. Like, what is that? The videos were disturbing, if I must say. The first time I seen that video, knowing me, of course I immediately went, wow, because they black? Because you just high-fived a grown adult who was not black, but you can't high-five these 2 little girls who clearly had the face of straight-up disappointment and confusion. Like, why did they just ignore us? We were right in front of the character, whatever. The video was so upsetting that even R&B artist Kelly Rowland had to speak on it and was like, if that was my child, the whole parade would have been done. And a lot of people feel like that. Like, I probably would have jumped out like, excuse me, you couldn't give my child a high five, but then we would have looked like the aggressors. And this is why it's hard for us to speak up in the moment sometimes, because then we look like we're being aggressive, we're being dramatic. But that video was upsetting. And as a parent, seeing your child excited to see this character, you paid money to come see these damn Muppets, or whatever the heck they are, these puppets, and to be ignored like that. And you as the adult knowing that that's a grown-ass person in that costume that just ignored your child is going to infuriate you. Especially when you see them catering to others around them that don't look like you. Obviously your intent is going to be like, oh, like my child just experienced racism and they don't even know it at this young, innocent age. In 2022, we got to do better. Honestly, this is unacceptable that things like this is still happening. You take a job to entertain children and then that's how you behave. The same way for like teachers who are racist and work in predominantly black schools. The nerve, they're children. Check yourself at the door. And if you don't like those children because of how they look, you in the wrong business. And that's with any job dealing with children. The fuck? And it's disturbing because these are children. These children watch Sesame Place or Sesame Street on TV. When they get there, they don't know how to see the difference between somebody in this costume or this just being one of their favorite characters. They don't know how to tell the difference. So to ignore them, that their head full of confusion. Like, well, why did my favorite character just ignore me like this? Like what did I do? Did I do something bad? Like, they teach us to be kind on TV and this, that, and the third. They don't know that there's a possible racist adult underneath that costume. You understand what I'm saying? And now, obviously, Sesame Place has put out a general statement that they will be doing better training or whatever the case. No, do better hiring. Because you can't untrain racism. Let's be clear. If you're a racist, there's no training that's going to change that. So you need to do a little better soul searching and a little seeking through when you hiring these people. Because that's not okay. The same way everyone was upset about the whole put your shoes on challenge, they should be just as upset about this, because these are also innocent children who are being traumatized by their favorite character. You know, they always say never meet your heroes, but there's a difference, because these are characters. They don't know the difference. And stop telling us to stop making everything about race, because when it's a clear case of it, we have to address it, because that is obvious. It's obvious. They're not just like, oh, because this kid was being bad. You don't know what this kid is like. They're standing there with their hands out, ready to high five you, and that's it. And then you ignore them, or you knock them down, or whatever, all this weird stuff that they were doing in these videos. It takes nothing to high five. Now, I understand with the hugging and you can't hold them and all those type of things, because, listen, parents, you will get one that try, oh, she touched my child, or that thing touched my child inappropriately. You know, they have to avoid those type of issues when you're dealing with children, which is totally understandable. But it takes nothing to high five. It takes nothing to wave. It takes nothing to go. That takes nothing. They're children. These are young, innocent children who they don't see anything but their favorite character walking down the street and being ignored. So this is a serious problem. Stop telling us to stop making it about race when it's clearly about race. Sesame Place, do better hiring. This is unacceptable, and I hope the parents continue to keep showing proof and speaking up, because this is not okay, and they need to be held accountable. The same place, if Disney World was to do something so ridiculous, they should be put on blast as well. Simple as that. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is